Today we're going to be reviewing really quickly how to do prime factorization. Basically what prime factorization is finding factors of a number that are prime. There can be two or more. So let's take a look at this example. We have the number 28. So if I wanted to find the prime factorization of 28, first I just want to break it into two factors, or numbers that multiply together to get 28. And I'm going to choose 4 and 7. I could also choose 2 and 14. It doesn't matter what I start with. Okay. Now I take a look at 4 and 7. I notice that 7 is a prime number, so I'm actually going to circle it because I know that I can only break 7 into factors of 1 and 7, and I would just keep doing that forever. So I circle that to kind of remind myself that I'm done. I can, however, find factors for 4, which are 2 times 2, and I know that 2 is prime, so I circle those. So I know that everything I've done is broken down into just prime numbers now. So the prime factorization of 28 is, and I always start with the digit that has the lowest value, so 2, whoops, let me erase that. There we go. So I have 2 times 2 times 7. Now I could also write it this way because I have two 2's that are multiplied together. I could write it as 2 squared times 7. Okay, so let's do an example. So let's take a look at the number 36. I could break that into factors of 4 times 9. And 4 and 9 are both composite, which means they have factors other than 1 in themselves. So I'm going to start with 4. I know I can break 4 into 2 times 2. And 2 is a prime number, so I circle those. 9 is 3 times 3. And 3 is a prime number. So the prime factorization of 36 is, and remember we start with the digit with the lowest value, so 2 times 2, I've used both of those, times 3 times 3, and just like before, I could have 2 squared times 3 squared. Okay, go ahead and try this one on your own, pause it, solve it, and then come back and compare answers. Okay, so if I have 18, I could break it up into 2 and 9, or 3 and 6. I'm going to break it up into 3 and 6. Because 2 times 9 and 3 times 6 both equal 18. 3 is prime, so I can circle that. 6 is not, but two factors of 6 are 2 and 3. Whoops, why does that keep doing that? There we go. And both 2 and 3 are prime. So now I start with the 2 because it has the lowest value. 2 times 3 times 3. Or I could write it exponentially, 2 times 3 squared. Okay. If you have any other questions, you can check on Khan Academy or Google Prime Factorization. They might have some extra tips for you, but hopefully this helped a bit. And as always, make sure you get your learn on, and I'll see you in class tomorrow.